Hello. How you doing? Hey player, how you doing? Trying to see the chat on my computer and I don't know what happened here, so I'm gonna exit out of this. So let's see. I am doing good. It's been a wet, rainy day here. How are you today? Well, let me exit. Okay, there we go. Now out of that completely. We've been hey Herman, how you doing? Trying to get my YouTube on the computer so I can read the comments better than, you know, it's easier for me to read them when they're bigger. So, how's everybody's day? It's been extremely rainy here. Extremely rainy. So, there we go. Now I can see everybody. Go. Now I can see everybody. Everybody getting ready for tonight at the club. Hope to see everybody come in to my hubby's channel. I will be the DJ as usual and have a good convo and chat. Do what you want. If you want to drink, you drink. If you smoke, you smoke. It's all up to you because you'll be at your own home. Getting an echo. But it has been raining here all day. Absolutely all day. But I love it. Hubby loves it. Mr. You Not Ready loves it. And, you know, trying to get into doing a little bit more of chatting online with people just to see how their day's going. I can't do it in a car because I can't read the comments. So, can't read it. But, you know, hope everybody is having a great day. Say hello. So I know if you're here. So, yes, we're having our ice coffee now. We've had our hot coffee, we've had lunch, and now it's iced coffee time. I might even have one little mixed drink tonight. I've got it in the freezer. So, we have air conditioning running. 3 days ago it was 35 of the high. Today, almost 70, if not 70, going to be. And by Sunday, it'll be 80 degrees, which is completely insane. Completely. Yes, we love our coffee. I also do hot tea a lot. I do a lot of loose tea. I have a nice tea kettle, teapot, that I can actually, it's a glass one, that I can actually put on the stove. Hey Nikki, how you doing, Aniki? I always say Aniki, but I know it's Aniki. So, I've been trying to do it a little more often. I've been doing it, trying to do it at least once a week lately. And, you know, so we're having coffee chat, iced coffee chat. Trying to take after you, Nikki. See, it's ingrained in my head as a Nikki. So, but it is, I've got the air conditioning on, I've got a fan on. I am so hot. It's hot in this house. And I have the air conditioner on, and it says it's 68 in here, but it cannot be 68. But, so, but now I have a place to actually do videos. I have an office now. My mother moved out of her house because we had to finally make the move with my father, who has Alzheimer's, and we have put him in a memory care. He's been in there since January, and my mother's been moving out since maybe the 16th to 20th of January, and we finished yesterday. So I got her whole office, meaning the desk, the computer, the printer, the office chair, some lamps and stuff, and a chair. So now I have a little office, but it's not finished. I have a whole corner that looks atrocious. So it is just filled with stuff I've got to figure out where. I'm going to make a little Zen thing in my armoire. I have a nice little Buddha. I have a fake orchid. I have some stars and just different things to put in it. So, and then I have incense I can put in there, but I also have, what is it? Oh, the ones you fill with water and I can't think of the name all of a sudden. I know. This was the second bedroom. It was always a junk room because there's very little storage here at this place at my house. It's a 2-bedroom, but we have very little storage. And where my mom moved, it's the same place my dad is, but she has an apartment, which he will never live in, but she has to live there in order for him to be there. So she has to sell her house, which is a shame because it happens so often, you know. But that way she's there. In fact, she's going to go see him today. They're having a birthday social, and I can't wait. Yeah, I mean my house is just a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, but it's mine. I own it. You know, it's paid for. We have nothing to worry about. You know, we just have to worry taxes, but there's no house payment, nothing. So we're lucky. They're less than 3 minutes apart by car. If she walks, it's probably a 10-minute walk for her. But she doesn't need to be doing that much walking because she already has to walk everywhere because she lives on the 2nd floor. They do have an elevator, but my mom has 2 dogs and they can't. One of them cannot go up and down steps anymore. She's just old and she can't do it. So she has to take them down a huge hallway to get to the elevator, then out, and then they walk around the whole block, which is kind of hilly, you know, and you know, so it's always walking, always walk to the car. She doesn't have a garage anymore. I mean, it's just, everything's changed. But I think it's going to be great for her. She's met so many people, and now that she's moved in as of yesterday, she still has some unpacking, but she doesn't have to go back to the other house. So, total exercise for her and the dogs. But she walks over 10,000 feet a day. You know how they trace your. She does that. She walks over 10,000 every single day before she moved. So now she's even doing more. You know, but she's loving it. It's just a small 2-bedroom, but it's bigger. Has a lot more storage than this place because it's an apartment and it's made for storage. So. Definitely, you got to start somewhere. This is my 2nd house. So when I sold my first house, it paid for this one. And so that helped a whole lot. Because I moved from one city to another. And, you know, it's so hard moving. Especially if you're moving yourself. You know, no company. I didn't have a company. My mom had some help for one day. They moved all the big furniture. The big bed, the big chair, you know, everything that was heavy and some paintings and stuff like that. They moved all that. And I just had 2 guys I knew move me up here. So, and then best thing I did was move up here because that's how I met my hubby. So, yeah, it's very good for her. Meeting new friends. She's just got to learn how to cook for one. And that's where she's having a problem. She's going out to eat, but not healthy eating. So I want her to start eating a little more healthy. Salad, veggies. She's been eating nothing but fast food. And so, you know, we just got to get her back into the thing of cooking again. There we go. But she'll get there. You know, it's so new. Does anyone have any plans for this weekend? It's supposed to rain here every day, so I'm hoping to stay home. I've been traveling between two cities. He's great. He is at work. They had a huge function where he worked yesterday and had over 200 or 300 people there and visitors, and so had it catered and everything. And I just talked to him a little bit via text, and he said they had leftovers at work today, so everybody had free lunch again. And you know, he's been playing his 2K basketball, trying to get to level 99, and so he is totally consumed with it. And I've been playing video games on my computer, so learning how to do that. So she's going to relax, player. She definitely is going to learn how to relax. I don't know if she knows how to relax, but she's going to learn. Because she and my brother are so hyper, it's not funny. They don't know the art of relaxation. Whereas I know the art of relaxation. I love to relax. But, you know, oh, I wish we had snow. I do. I want some snow so bad. We had that big storm in December before Christmas, where it was over a foot. It was almost 2 feet here. And that's the last. And then we had like very little dusting one day, but it didn't last. And that was it. Because, you know, in September we had hurricane weather here, and we're inland. We're in the middle of our state. But right near us, in the city we're in, the next city over had flooding, homes destroyed. We had a lot of flooding here. We had trees on homes here. And then in October we had the same thing again. So it's been a crazy year. We've had so much rain. Streets flooded. I mean, it's crazy. But today I said, I was going to stream yesterday, but I had to go help Mom. She goes, let's finish this today, because she's going to do an estate sale. So, and then the house is going to go on the market as soon as that's done. So it's going to be still crazy, but better than it has been. So my life has been consumed for the past almost 5 years with taking care of my father full time. So now I've got to look for a job, which is going to be a little different because it's been so long. But that's why I wanted this office, because I want to do a work from home. Hey, late night, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. Oh, going to a lockdown in a penitentiary? That's going to be fun. Do you remember when they did those on TV, where you'd have groups of 5 people with backpacks on and the light, and they'd go through these places? Yeah, I loved it. So definitely we'll watch that with you. And then they had the equipment that could hear the sounds and everything. It was crazy. That is going to be so fun. Where's that at? Not much. I'm trying to see what everybody's going to be doing this weekend, and we'll have our club open tonight on my husband's channel, which we do every single Friday. We have Club 365 at You Not Ready 365. That's his channel. And just have a really nice time. We play old school music and have good conversation. What kind of film are you doing late night? And I got my iced coffee. where are you from, late night? Player, do you know if Carrie went and got her meds last night? She needs to get some sleep. The girl needs to get some sleep. I'm starting to worry about her. Oh, that's great. Great. London? Okay. So you're 5 hours ahead. Whew. So it's 7 o'clock there, 7:20 at night. Am I correct? Is it 5 or 6 hours? I think it's 5. So, yeah, she needs to get some sleep, doesn't she, Player? She's doing too much. But I understand why she's doing it, but still, she needs to. She got to take care of herself before she wears herself out and then can't go to work. So, you know, I don't know what to. Hopefully by next week. Hey, Shot Girl, how you doing? Thought I'd do an afternoon stream. No, he's not really even trying to. He's just enjoying what we're doing, and he has PayPal, so we just do PayPal. I just put it in there, and you can follow the link, and when we're streaming. So, but other than that, we don't. He's not really worried about it because it. Even when we're doing the PayPal, a lot of people don't do it. So, you know, he's not. He's like whatever. So, you know, it'd be nice, but it's like I'm trying to get mine up, my viewership up a little bit. I was at 680 last night. We'll see what happens after I make this video, because it usually drops about 10 after I do a video. But I bet she didn't want to get up. It's hard to wake. I didn't want to wake up either, because I had to take ready to work in the morning, and then I would go to work. But now I can come home and, you know, go back to sleep for a little while. But my mom and I are working on exhaustion too, and so I could sleep for about a week, and so could she, and I hope she does. Yes. I mean, he got up to, you know, he got up to over 1,000 subs. I'm at 680, and he's like, if it happens, it happens. But he's really working on. He thinks when he gets if he gets up to 99 in 2K basketball, his subs will also go higher because people want to watch that, which is true. It's very true, because that is such a crazy game. You're fun. Thanks, Nikki. I don't know. I think it's just YouTube looking at my channel, because, you know, I don't do that many videos to begin with. And so I'm just learning. I'm trying to learn how to get people to come to my channel, because I don't play games. We do cooking recipes, but it's usually always on his channel, because I do the pasta dishes. We do pasta dishes because I like to cook pasta dishes. He likes to do fried chicken. Next time I do mac and cheese, though, we will do it, and it's probably going to still be on his channel, but you know, and then when we go out to eat, people love to look at the food, so it's crazy. But I'm excited for the club tonight. I slept a lot, so I feel refreshed. I've had a couple cups of coffee. I'm on the second mug of coffee. And, you know, got makeup on today. Well, I wear makeup every day now, but just I've changed the way. I used to never wear makeup. I used to wear it, then I got out of wearing it, and now I'm wearing it again. Hey, Blade, how you doing, hon? It's nice to see you come visit. You're not working? I'm ready to go. If anything, I'll just throw on a pair of blue jeans. I got sweatpants on right now. but blue jeans. Put on, you know, but it'll be good. So, Blade, you got any plans for this weekend? Or are you going to be doing your farm simulator all weekend? You and your farm simulator. My hair was not frizzy this morning, but it's been raining. There we go. That helped. So, well, thank you, Blade. Is it are y'all? What kind of weather are you having? Dark. I got a whole bunch of new makeup brushes this week, so the other ones are still coming in, but I'm loving my new makeup brushes. Well, thank you, Aniki. Oh, okay. That's good, Blade. I'm glad. But, yes, I got a whole bunch of new makeup brushes. They're the ones... Hold on. I'll show them to you. And then I opened up my Dollar Tree perfume. And you know what? It actually smells pretty good. It came with both. You get a cream and a little roll-on. This is a little roll-on. So, I'm kind of liking it because I don't usually do that. But I like I buy these little ones. I've got like 8 of these different scents. So, but I'm kind of liking these little ones I got from Dollar Tree. Because I got a whole bunch of bath bombs there. And, you know, just going on. But I got a whole bunch of new brushes. This kind. I haven't used very many of them yet, but I'm loving these things. These are the bomb. Lucky. It's cool here, but not. But I have the air conditioning on in the house. It's supposed to be 80 degrees this weekend, and you know, yes, I'm loving them. I mean, they're so thick. This one I use for foundation. This is my foundation one. But then you got tiny ones. This is my eyebrow one. And then you've just got lots of like different sizes. Some bigger, smaller. Then there's a couple different sizes of these. And different sizes of these. So I have 2 different kinds in here. Some have the black, some have the rose gold. Because they're 2 different ones I ordered. But they're great. Love them. So I was playing with my makeup this morning. I got them on Amazon. They've been popular for a while. I bought the first one. I think I bought my first one at Walmart just to see if I liked it. And it was like, I got to find these and get more. So you can use them for blush, concealer, a little bit of everything. Let's see. See, they give you a way and tell you what they're used for, each one. And there's even some on the back. So I ordered these on Amazon and it took maybe 48 hours to get them. Maybe. I don't even think it took that long because the place is right down the road, the distribution center. We're getting another one closer to us too. We're going to have 2 distribution centers, I think, in this area, in the Triad area. Up near Charlotte, there's one up near Charlotte. And then they're getting one like 20, 30 minutes from here. So it's over a couple million square feet. So it's going to be nice. So, because I'm in the, we have a furniture store in this town that's 4 football fields. Because we have the furniture market, which is worldwide. Everybody meets from all over the world. They come to this town twice a year. And so they come in April and they come in October, the week of my birthday. So I paid $6 for one of the packs, the one that was the black, and then I think I paid $15 for the ones that are rose gold. But I was looking for as many as I could find. So, and the rose gold had the bigger ones, more of the bigger brushes. So I wanted that one too. So, but then I've ordered just your regular kind of, old school brushes like this. So I wanted a whole bunch for different colors of eyeshadow because I have so many different colors that are bright. And I don't like mixing my brushes for color because then they kind of bleed into each other. So, hey Corinne, how you doing? But yeah, the other one should be here between March. It's coming from China. So once it hits the US, I have no idea where it will be because they never let us know. Yes, Amazon Prime is the best place to get brushes to me. Especially, I mean, this is 2 different brands of brushes. One is this one, Duorime, and you can see the little things above the top. So, this is on how to clean the brushes, this little booklet. Those are the ones with the black backing, and then the ones with the gold, rose gold, are these. So, Yosing is the name of them. So, and it's really, I love them. Love, love, love. And I'm not one to go buying a whole bunch of stuff because, I mean, oh, there he is. I see him. You need to order some, girl. I love them. Hey, babe, how you doing? How's work? Not busy at the moment? I think it's still raining here. No, it's not raining. I've got a mirror over here so I can see out the window. Because my back is to the window and I don't like people walking behind in front of my house. So I can see when somebody's kind of trying to look in. It's just a thing I have about people looking in. So, you working your regular hours tonight or today? Still picking you up at the same time, regular time? Probably between 7:30 and 8, more than likely. If we go to a restaurant, I let him look at the window. Reddy looks at the window at the restaurant. I can have my back. So, but when I'm home alone, yeah. Plus, I've got everything dead bolted. Even though, I mean, I lived on my own for so long. It's just, people are crazy now. They didn't used to be this crazy. But people are getting crazier and crazier and crazier. So it's scary nowadays. How people react to things. They don't like to, if they get in a fight, the first thing they do is pull out a knife and or a gun. What happened to these? These work. These work to fight. And nobody dies. Nobody dies when you use your fist. Yep, it's scary. He must have had to go back to work. But we usually open between 7 and 8 or 7:30 and 8:50. You know, we try to keep it around the same time every week. And then we'll go from then until around 12 or midnight, depending on how many people are in the club and if anybody's talking. Because once the air gets dead, if people aren't talking, we get bored. So bored. That's right. That's right, Aniki. So, but, you know, we got to have people talking to us because it gets kind of boring. We don't do song requests or anything because that gets, people get so ugly if they can request a song. It's like, why haven't you did it? No, we're not doing that. So, yeah, but you know where you can always kick people. It always gets their attention. Man or woman, if you cook them in the right spot, they'll get your attention. You'll get their attention. So, it is so hot, babe, in this house. So hot. I've got the fan on over here. It is hitting me, but it's just the air's not moving. It's not moving. So. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. Hello, finally made it back. I don't know what happened. It wouldn't even let me try to restart or anything, so finally it did. So I'm happy. So. My camera's reversed. Don't get it. I hope it unblurs soon. How did it flip? It flipped. How does that do that? Oh, there we go. I'm going to flip it back. Internet Ghost has done it, and they've done it with how I'm seeing it and how you're seeing it. It's completely reversed the camera. You know, it's flip mode it. I'm holding the drink, but my drink is over there. So, I mean, now when you look out the window, it's still reversed. So you got that. But it's on the opposite side of the room. Crazy. Did it fix it? Well, I hope everybody comes back. But I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Do you ever do live streams, Claire? Scratch my neck. Just a supporter. I was that way for a long time. Then started doing Friday nights with Reddy, and since then I've tried to do it every so often. But I've had a YouTube account since it started, almost. So it's crazy. I just never did videos. I just watched. You know. Why does it keep saying it's 72 in my house? I think this room stays hotter than the rest of the house. I really do. It stays hotter. Yeah, I was more of a watcher. I still love watching videos. You know, I have my people I follow from other countries. I have the, you know, who have millions of subscribers. I have a whole bunch of those, and then I have my regulars that, you know, like Carrie and Aniki and just people I go into all the time. So. It is a rainy, overcast day. It's raining again. I can see it. Maxie, what are you doing down there? What are you doing, sweetie? I entered you in a contest today. It's Dog Day. Did you know it's National Dog Day or Pet Day? It is. My doggy is so cute. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. This is Maxie. Yeah. Maxie. Yeah. He's been sleeping on his little new bed, so, which is just a gigantic pillow. He is spoiled rotten. He does not act like a 7-year-old dog. Still acts like a little teeny puppy. I've always said I think he's been reincarnated. I think he was like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old kid who passed and got reincarnated into my puppy. So he's always. That's just weird, avocado. But okay, that doesn't even make sense. Doesn't make sense. But that's okay. So, you want to get down? Avocado chicken marshmallow. How are you doing today, avocado? He is 7, but he does not act it. He still acts like he's a puppy, and everybody thinks he's still a puppy. So, this is some good hand cream. Got it at Walmart. Oh, actually, I got this one in the mail from Ipsy when I was a part of Ipsy. Having a good day, Avocado. We are just having a nice little chat. We're getting ready for the club to open tonight in my husband's channel, and we play old school music and have good conversation. That's it. Everybody can party from their own home. You can't get pulled for driving if you're home, you know, but you can have the good music. We have the lights going and, you know, kind of neat. Kind of neat. Have you ever been to our club, Player? Because I know Avocado's new. You'll have to come by sometime, Player. It's really nice. So I can tell you're Southern too, because you do the ma'am like I do. You're in Texas, right? Aren't you in Texas? That's hubby's channel. Let's see if it did. Yeah. That's my hubby's channel. Right there. And we're in North Carolina. I'm originally from North Carolina. Reddy, my husband, is from Washington, Maryland area. That's where he grew up and everything. Yep. So, you'll have to come by. Make sure you have that little bell, because it'll be tonight. The club will be open tonight. And just say hey. Pop in for a little bit if you want until Carrie might be streaming, or she might stream after we start. Because I know she's probably going to stream to keep her awake while she's working, while she's driving. So, because she's got to do something to keep awake because she's doing too much, and we all know it. Told her I'd have to hurt her. I know. I told her I'd have to hurt her if she got hurt, like falling asleep at the wheel and stuff, because that is a real possibility on exhaustion. A very big possibility. And I know that here in North Carolina, if that would happen, they'd ask her what happened, and she would lose her license for a year. I used to work for DMV. I was one of those most hated people. But that was 20-some years ago. Let me see, I got a message. Probably got something that's going to take something. I have no idea what this is. It says I won something. Right. Oh, don't want that. Happens to be an Apple product. Don't do that at all. Don't do Apple. Don't like Apple. Only have one Apple product, and it was a gift, which is the mini iPad. But I will not, you know, definitely, you will have to hurt her if something happens. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't finish it. I had somebody call from a California number right before I started the stream saying that I was getting a refund. Well, he's from India. And the company he said I'm getting a refund for is Microsoft. And then he goes, how much did you pay last year? And I'm like, I didn't purchase anything last year, but I'm going to tell you I did $300 just to see how far you're going to take it. And then he, and it was like, I know you're scamming, because most time, if they're doing anything, they're going to email it to you directly into your Google account, And no, I hung up on him, never called back. So I know it was a scam. Like, I'm so glad my mother doesn't have access to a computer. They'd get her. But, I've had that. I get the one about income tax. And it's like, you did your, no, I didn't do my income tax wrong. Don't even go there. It's like, well, you didn't do that. It's like, well, I don't have to file for that. I really don't. So you can't tell me I owe you $3,000. Those people in India are, such big scammers, a lot of them from India. It stopped raining. No, it's still raining. I thought it stopped, but it's still raining. So what did you do? Let me see here. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, the IRS one. Yeah, I just say one time I've gotten to know which ones they are, but I've blocked pretty much all of them now. And one time I said, "Thank you for calling IRS. How can I help you?" They hung up. Oh yes, they hung up. And a lot of times I'll answer like, I don't speak English, and then they just can't get anywhere, and so they hang up. Or the best way to do it is just to answer, but don't say anything. Just sit silent, and they will hang up. And then I block the number. But it's funny. I used to antagonize them. And I also get one about my car, saying the warranty is running out. Well, guess what? I don't own an actual car in my name. I don't own one. So it's like, I don't own a car. Why you keep calling me? You've been calling me for 3 damn years. Get off my fucking back. So, it's crazy. I don't know what to do. It doesn't make sense. It makes absolutely no sense at all. None. But who knows? I don't get it. They act like we're totally stupid in America. Well, America has gotten stupider. I hate to say it, but they have gotten so much stupider. And the racism is getting so much worse. And don't do that. I don't put up with that. So I'm used to banning people like that in our channel. But I don't understand how people are being dumbed down by everything, but a lot of it has to do with, I'm sorry to say, electronics. You give a baby a phone when they're, a year old? Doesn't make sense. Why does a baby need a phone that young to entertain them? They don't show Saturday morning cartoons anymore. What happened to cartoons? That was the best part about childhood. Saturday morning. Correct. I don't understand people who don't give children bedtimes. They need sleep. They don't need to be up all hours without a bedtime. I had regimented bedtime. My nephews had a regimented bedtime till they reached a certain age. It just, you need your sleep, especially growing up. I mean, I can't sleep as an adult, but I slept when I could as a child. I did too. The Jetsons, the Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo. I loved it all. I mean, that was, you woke up, you went and got your bowl of cereal, and you sat in front of the TV while your parents slept. You didn't have to wake them up because you knew how to make a bowl of cereal. Today, they don't even know how to fix a bowl of cereal. They have to, kids aren't expected to do anything anymore. Chores. Hell, I had to cook dinner twice a week growing up. That was just part of it. You learned how to cook. I was babysitting at 10. I had more responsibility than most 15-year-olds at the age of 10. It's like the generation after me gave up on rules for children or teaching manners. Manners are non-existent today. Everybody thinks everybody owes respect to them. Well, I don't know you. I'll treat you the way you're going to treat me. So if you treat me disrespectfully, guess what? I'm just not going to deal with you, for one. But, yes, the good old times, I miss them on so many things. So many things. It's sad. It is so sad. And the music today is atrocious. The hip-hop music is atrocious. Yes, my nephews have manners. One's 20, he'll be 21 this year. And the other one I think he just turned 17 or 16. I can't remember. But if one of them had their mouth washed out with, what was that soap? It's the soap mechanics use, that icky soap, Lava. I think it was Lava or something like that. They washed their mouth out with it. Didn't have a problem again. So, but yeah, you are taught manners. You're taught how to treat people. And they're not taught that anymore because people would rather just hand them a device. Here, go entertain yourself. It'll teach you everything. No, I'm sorry, it won't. And if your parents don't teach it to you, you never learn it. Like one of my nephews loves to cook. The other one could care less. In fact, the one who could care less is trying to gain weight because he's lost so much weight in college. Apparently, his roommate is vegan. And a boy who's 6'8" and still growing needs protein. So he's having to eat protein again. So, yeah, and his little brother is 6'6" already, and he's still in high school and still growing. So, because my brother's 6'6", I'm 5'11". Reddy's 5'11", so we're right eye to eye. So, but they're two growing boys. One of them wears a size 17 shoe already, if not more. I'm not sure how big it is anymore. But it's like, you're fun to shop for. It's a nightmare. So, it is a nightmare. He gets gift cards. I give him food and gift cards. Gift cards for food and gas and things like that. So, because he's in college. But, it's like crazy. Who has joined us? Say hello. Yeah, here's your gift card. And that's actually pretty much what they would rather have. He asked for gift cards because he's always changing. It's like, and gift cards are so much simpler. I call their mother, I say, what are they into right now? Gift card wise. Where do they like to eat? Where do they like to shop? Things like that. Hey Mark, out loud, how you doing? We are talking about kids today and manners and Just common decency. That's what we're talking about. Respect. You know, things like that. Just cartoons. Where did cartoons go in our country? Where are the cartoons? They taught things to children. You know, kids don't know that anymore. It's sad. The best part of growing up was cartoons on Saturday morning. That was one of the best things. Hold on 1 minute. I gotta get some vape oil. Hold on. Okay. Correct. It's sad, isn't it? My nephews do have manners. One of them is having a hard time right now, though, but I think something else going on. Because he also has, I think he has slight form of dyslexia too, so it just makes things a little bit difficult for him. But it's like, they both have manners. And because my brother went to military school, so his kids definitely have got manners. It's like that or you want to die. You either have manners or you're not really looking forward to living long. Maxie, quit doing that, sweetie. Okay. This is my menthol peppermint. No nicotine. I do not do nicotine at all, so it's clear of nicotine. And then this is CBD oil that I put in it for pain management and stuff. So I put in about 1 dropper. And it mixes in with the other. So and sometimes getting this thing to close. It's like, really? There we go. And then shake it up. Get them mixed together. It looks cloudy for a little bit, but then it will settle out. Much better. So, yes. Yes, politicians, especially the head honcho, has the worst way of showing people how you're supposed to live your lives. I'm sorry to say, I can't stand the man. I so want Obama or somebody like him who has manners, shows respect. He has no respect for anyone, and I don't think anybody in his family really has respect for anyone. There you are. Okay. Looking for my dog. He's sitting in the chair next to the window looking out, trying to bark. But, yeah, it's like, what happened? It's like fighting today. Kids fighting and bullying. Well, I was picked on as growing up because red hair. But not to the extent, they didn't let it go on like they do now, where kids are killing themselves. You know, it was like crazy. Correct. That's why racism is falling back. It's not moving forward. I mean, you know, where people are talking more. It's falling backward and people are showing how racist they really are in our country. And it's so sad. I am so scared sometimes for my husband, who happens to be black. Like, we're trying to get another car. So when he gets a car, I'm going to be so scared for him to be in that car alone. You know, but there's so much hate And it's taught. Hate is taught. I don't know why people think it's not taught. They learn that shit at home. And if they don't learn it at home, it's who they're hanging around with. No, but he is helping people feel more relaxed about it. You know what I'm saying? He's not the cause of it, no. But he is letting people know that, hey, let's talk about it. And you can be as racist as you want, in a way, because of the way he's treating immigrants. When his parents came from Germany, he's a first generation immigrant himself. He's first generation. His parents came from Germany to escape, you know. So, really? I don't get it. I really don't. Like, why can't... The only thing that's different about any race is the actual skin color. Everything else is exactly the same. Everything under the skin color is the same. People really do need a reality check. Right, I love Germany. I absolutely love Germany. Some of our best family friends are from Germany. I love Germany. I love Germany. I'm not blaming Germany for it. You know, they've been through the ringer. They've accepted everything that happened during the war. You know, that's why certain things are not allowed anymore. But still, one of my best friends when I used to work is from Berlin. So, and, you know, it's just crazy. You accept people. You learn to know somebody before you start being ugly. Get to know somebody. You don't know anything about somebody until you actually talk to them. You got to talk to people. And today's people don't, you know, nobody wants to talk to anybody. They just want to assume, I think. So, you know, it's crazy. Reality check for a lot of people is necessary. Kids, adults, everybody. But, you know, it's like after 9/11. Here's an example. I worked for American Airlines during 9/11. So our office, we were talking to people on the planes. A lot of the friends I knew are dead because they were either on the plane, some of them were on the plane, some of them, we got all the phone calls from the planes, and just knowing that they were on the plane when it went into the building was a little too much. I have PTSD a little bit due to that. But it's like after that, people in other states, people who were seen with a turban were like, not everyone is, no. But people with turbans were getting beat up. And most of those people were from India. And they're part of the religion called Sikhism. Were being beaten. I think one was even killed. But they wear a turban. Because the men wear a turban. And because they don't cut their hair or anything. So, but it's like you're assuming just because they're wearing a turban that they're the ones who bombed. But most of the people who bombed did not wear turbans. They didn't. They've never worn a turban in their life. So, I mean, that was just something that just get your brain thinking of really what's going on. So, correct. They go through a legal process. Correct. And I don't really agree with the thing. I don't know if you're a Trump supporter or not, but I do not agree with the wall. Because a lot of those people who are here are actually working. They don't get food stamps unless they're here legally. You can't get food stamps unless you are a U.S. citizen. People think, oh, you know, they're taking all our food stamps. They're taking all our jobs. No, they're taking the jobs nobody wants. And, you know, they're working so hard. They work twice as hard for half the money. I don't get it. Thank you, player. There are extremists in every faith. Every single faith. Every war that's pretty much ever been has been over religion. Every war. It's due to religion mostly. Mostly. Not all the time, but mostly. Every war is due to religion. I'm not a huge religious person. You know, I don't shove religion down anybody's throat. I don't like anybody to shove it down my throat. So, some of them are paid under the table. But then you also have a lot of these migrant workers who come in. Our state gets a lot of migrant workers because they're doing the jobs nobody else will do, which is picking tobacco, picking cotton, things like that, which cannot necessarily always be done by machine. Not everything can be done by machine. No, they're not the entire problem. Most of the stuff, if you look back at all these things that have happened in the last couple of years, all these horrific shootings, who are they committed by? Who are all these shootings in this country committed by lately? I hate to say it, but it's true. Let me see if, tell me, who do you think it's all done by? And what color are they? Who is the majority of the mass shooters we have in this country? White men. And it's because our mental health system is non-existent anymore. We don't have a mental health care anymore. They closed all the places that helped with mental care. Most of them are all closed. These mental health hospitals, things like that, where you could be taken care of, figure out what's going on, they don't exist anymore. You know, we had a huge one where I used to live. Huge campus filled with them. But they closed it. And so all those people are now on the streets, being homeless and with no mental health care. Band-Aid especially. What happened to the gun stuff that was supposed to be taken care of after the Florida shooting? Nothing. They swept it under the bridge. I don't understand the way the Constitution was written. Said, everybody can arm themselves, but back then, what kind of gun did they have back then? It held one damn thing. You had to load it every single time. There would not be mass shootings. Here you can get bump stocks, you can get AK-47. I mean, really? Do we need those in everyday America? No, we don't. We don't need those. People use guns and knives to fight nowadays. They don't use their fist. None of that happens anymore. So I just think it's crazy. No, they don't. It has a mental health care. That's what I'm saying. The mass shootings, they're mostly carried out by white men, but it's due to no mental health care. What happens? They fall under, they're just swept under the carpet. You're not important. Mental health people are not important to get your mental health care. And so, really, it's crazy. I don't get why healthcare has to be so difficult in our country. The happiest country in the world is it Sweden or Finland, or it's one of those countries. But they have universal health care. They're also the happiest country in the world due to that, because they get what they need. It's not put out of everybody's control as to, I'm sorry, you don't earn enough money to get health care. So we don't care about your health. You could die of cancer. We don't care as a country about everybody else. I just want to talk about me. I need mine, but it's not a universal thing. Why do we need to be a fully armed people? We're the only country like this. So, you know, in England, you can only have a hunting rifle. So why does everybody need to be armed? We're the only country that has so many shootings. I don't get it. Because if everybody is a fully armed, but there's no health care, that's where the problem starts. You know, these people who have mental health issues can all get a gun. All of them can get a gun. But how come we're also the country with the most expensive health care for prescriptions, for meds, and if I go to another country, I can get the same medicine for not even half price. I can get it even cheaper. And I'm getting the same medication I can get here, but it's 4 times more expensive in this country. Why is that? Yeah, a lot of it has to do with insurance companies. I agree, totally. They don't have as many problems as we do. England, they have some bombings, but those are usually extremists coming from different areas. You know, they, Sweden, Finland, they don't have these problems. They don't. They really don't. Japan, no guns. They hardly have any violence. That's probably one of the most non-violent countries in the world. And they have pretty much universal health care too. So it's like, I don't know. People just need to wake up and see that the gun lobbyists are making it sound, you know, it's my amendment right. It's my amendment right, yes, but it's also your amendment right to keep people safe. Don't kill everybody. But France is in problems because of the government, the other political issues they have going on. They're having a lot of strikes. You know, strikes are causing what's going on right now in France. My aunt was just there. So she just came back from France. It's due to striking is what's causing the violence. So let's change the subject. But, you know, it's like, it's scary to see what this world's turning into. Just scary. It's like nobody respects anybody for just being who they are as a human being. Human beings are not are being torn apart. So one day, I could expect an apocalypse really with the way the world is going. Just kind of reminds me of things that are happening everywhere. It's like I watched a documentary the other night on, what was his name? He was a dictator. Idi Amin. That man was nuts. But he finally got taken down. After 8 years, he was taken down. But he was never held accountable because he escaped to a country that honored him. But it's like he killed so many of his own people to scare people. And sadly to say, it still goes on in those countries because they have figured out fear works better than anything. So, fear does work. I don't like that. Nobody should have to live in fear. Nobody. So, Mark, what are you doing this weekend? What are your plans for the weekend? Let's see. Well, I lost them, people. But that's okay. Can't believe it's already 3:30. 3:30. Got a pretty good stream today. It's been nice. I had a feeling you were still here. I think Mark got mad when I said, let's change the subject, because it was starting to be a downer. But that's okay. Let's keep it on the positive. It is so cloudy outside. It looks like it's about 5 o'clock. Look at this. Look at that. It's raining and everything. So, hello, third person in chat. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it says it's 47 degrees outside, and it says it's 72 in this room. But everywhere else in the house is 62. This is the hot room in the house. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I got so hot. I think the sweatpants were making me even hotter. Put on jeans. Should cool off now. Hello, people. How are y'all doing? Not many people talking in here, player, are there? Not that many. We've got people, just not a lot. I'm going to have to go in a minute. Hubby is getting off work early. Yes, he is. I've got about 15 more minutes. I'm so glad he is getting off because he had to work longer yesterday, and so he gets off early today. I'm thinking they probably all might be getting off a little early. Who knows? It's nice when they can get off early, especially. It won't happen in the summer, but it will happen during the winter, cooler months. So, but. Well, thank you, Mark. Enjoy the snow. I wish we had snow. It's so hot here. It's not funny for January. I was hoping for snow, not a. I was hoping for the cold front, not a heat wave. So, have fun, Mark. Thank you. Huh? Okay, Jack-o'-lantern. How are you doing, Jack-o'-lantern? Weird names today with some of these people. Some very weird ones. Jack-o'-lantern. Right? Am I right? So. Well, they can say hello to me. I have seen much worse. But he didn't even say hello to me. Not once. He asked me to say hello to his friends, but he hasn't even said hello to me. Manners. See? Manners. None. Why should I say somebody hello to their friends when they haven't even said hello to me? I'm not going to do it. Yes, very rude. I don't say hello to people who don't say hello to me. So, they're not going to get one. Check them out. He actually has subs. So, but he came in and he left, so let's see. There we go. Don't even need that. I'm not even going to worry with him. So. He wanted people to come in and probably check his channel out, sub to him, but no. Oh. Hey, Timmy T, how you doing? Hope you're having a great Friday. You got any plans for the weekend? I'm almost out of coffee. We are doing great. Getting ready for our club tonight, starting around 8 o'clock in my hubby's channel. Play old school music and have good conversation. We do not do requests, but I play a nice variety of music. I know. I might make a latte when I come home with some foam on top. Where are you from, Timmy? Someplace in Europe. Yeah, I want to know what you saw too. Midnight, okay. From Asia? Okay. Are you living in Asia? Pinching my arm. So what are you fixing for a midnight snack? Oh, okay. What part of Asia? South Asia, North Asia, you know. We're interested. Aren't we, player? Rice cakes. You putting hot sauce on them? The sauce that comes with them? Sounds like you could be from like Korea, Japan, Singapore, someplace like that. India? Okay. My ex-husband was from India. He grew up in Mumbai. His sister lives in South Asia still, and his mother lived in Delhi. But he was from the state of Punjab. He was Punjabi. So, rice cakes and curry. That's always good. One of my favorite foods. My favorite foods are Vietnamese, Korean, Thai. I love Indian food. I know how to cook some Indian food. You know, it's good. I learned how to cuss a little in Korean, in Punjabi, but I don't remember how to pronounce it right. So, and he's no longer living. He passed away on a vacation there. So, but that was about 10 years ago. I have a fabulous husband now. Absolutely. Hey, Emergency, how you doing, hon? Did you have a good day at school and everything? We are great. I've got to leave here at 3:45. I will be ending the stream because I have to go pick up my husband from work. But then we will be back on tonight in his channel. And his channel name is You Not Ready 365. Please hit that subscribe button for him. And come to the club tonight. We play old school music. School got canceled. Ooh. I know. I know how to fix mango lassi, but I prefer just plain lassi. I like paratha. Tandoori chicken, I don't like. I don't like it that much. I prefer to have lamb saag and just those things. Hey, Drone, how you doing? Did you get flooded though? Emergency? I hope you did not get flooded yourself. Because last time I saw you, it was coming down hard. I like to fix keema. I love keema. And I never can remember the name of the okra dish with the onions and tomatoes. So it was always good. I like Indian food. I know I learned how to cook Indian food when I was with my ex, and his mother would come and his sister would come, and yes, I love raita. Cucumber, some spices, some onion, tomato. Oh yes, and some good naan or pronta. Yes, it's all good. Indian food is so good. I don't like spicy. I'm kind of mid-range, um, but love it. We have one Indian restaurant near here where in the town I moved from was much better. We had so many Indian restaurants where I used to live. Indian grocery stores, just tons. And my ex knew all of them, and so we would go eat. Um, my husband's best friend lives in India, and he's an actor. So, and I'm trying to remember his name. And he's a he's a well-known Indian actor. They grew up in the same building. I'm in North Carolina. We have a lot of people from India who live like in the Cary, um, Raleigh area because of Research Triangle Park. Um, so, my ex lived in the U.S. for 20 some years before he passed away. So he went home to visit his mother and never came back. We had already broken up by then, but he forgot to get his malaria shot. And so, yeah. And that caused him to have a massive heart attack because he was not in good health. But other than that, it was all good. Oh, she did? I love Raleigh. I loved it. So big, so international, so many cultures. It was very interesting. Well, I was sorry, but he'd been trying to do it for years. He was not a very happy person. He had an alcohol problem, so he was trying to drink himself to death, and he finally managed to get what he wanted. It's sorry to say, but I mean, I tried for years to get him to stop. It was not going to happen. It was very sad. Well, guess what, people? My time has come. Hubby is getting off work early by an hour. So I usually leave about 4:20, and so he's getting off at a little after 4, so I've got to run. I hope to see you all back. Please like and subscribe. I try to do a stream once a week now, and I have really enjoyed it. If you're not busy later, Timmy, you'll probably be in bed by the time we start, because y'all are about, I don't know, what time is it there? But come to You Not Ready 365's channel tonight. You can sub to him. We do a club. We will be more than happy to have you in. We listen to old school music, and we'll have great conversation, because that's what keeps it going. Old school music, great conversations. Oh yeah, it will be morning time. By the time you could watch us in the morning. So, because y'all are almost 19 hours or some ahead. Depends on what part you're in. So, but you have wonderful night. Enjoy your midnight snack of rice cake and curry. And I will chat later. Bye.